What if I told you that the Roman Empire left behind a puzzle so strange, even today, archaeologists can't agree on its purpose? Scattered across Europe, from the green hills of Scotland to the fields of Hungary, more than 100 curious bronze objects have been unearthed. 12-faced, hollow, dotted with evenly spaced holes, barely fitting in your palm. These are the Roman Dodecahedra. But why did the Romans make them? Some guess military use, maybe a rangefinder, helping Roman soldiers judge the distance to enemy lines. Aim through one hole, align with another, let geometry do the math. But not a single ancient text describes this device. Others see a spiritual tool. Perhaps the dodecahedron was an instrument of the gods, woven into mysterious rites or pagan rituals lost to time. The precise symmetry, 12 faces, maybe each represented a zodiac sign, the months, or cosmic order. Then there's the wild theory, children's toys or throwing dice for games that Romans never wrote about, their rules silent with the centuries. If so, why carefully cast them from expensive bronze? And why do no two dodecahedra have the same size, hole arrangement, or markings? Mass-produced toys rarely invite such variation. Some modern crafters tried to replicate ancient knits with them, suggesting they were glove-weaving tools. Yarn passes through the holes. Knit your next winter glove. But ancient gloves, or any instructions, are missing from the archaeological record. Evidence is tantalizing. While hundreds of dodecahedra have been found, none are listed in ancient inventories, described by Roman historians, or depicted in mosaics. They vanish from the written world. Where do we find them? Almost always in the far-flung provinces, never at the center of Rome. They turn up in graves, sometimes with coins or lamps, but no inscriptions, no dedications to the deceased, nothing to explain. Were they offerings, protective charms, or simply lost items? Their craftsmanship is Roman, but their mystery is universal. Imagine the hands that cast these precise shapes in glowing bronze, the moments when someone picked one up, peered through its holes, spun it between their fingers. Did a legionary carry it into battle, or did a priestess use it to divine the future, casting shadows by candlelight? Are we staring at lost science, forgotten magic, or mundane utility whose meaning has crumbled with the empire itself? The dodecahedron is a perfect shape, 12 pentagons, mathematical beauty made eternal, found in no architecture, no literature, only in the ground. Why did the Romans treasure them enough to make so many, yet never tell us why? Some have suggested astronomical use, maybe to predict planting seasons, to read the sun's angle, to follow the cycles of nature. Hold the dodecahedron up, let the sunlight pass through. Was the alignment a cosmic calendar? But again, silence from the past. No ancient scientist claimed credit. They've even been attributed to magic, the power of geometry, Pythagorean number mysticism, the aura of 12. Some call them relics of lost cults, but maybe it's simpler. Maybe the dodecahedra were local inventions, spreading in the borderlands, a folk tradition never important enough for the empire's scholars to notice. Or maybe we're looking at ancient pranksters making mysterious objects to confuse their own future archaeologists. Whatever the answer, the Roman dodecahedron remains unsolved. A perfect riddle, cast in bronze, built to outlast its own memory. And every time a new one is found, the mystery deepens. Each offers new clues, a pattern of wear, a trace of cloth, a possible pairing with other grave goods, yet also new contradictions. Will we ever be certain? Or will the dodecahedra always remain Rome's most elegant secret, inviting us to wonder, to guess, and to thrill in the unknown? In a world the Romans built, the greatest monument might just be the mysteries they left behind. Watch closely, because sometimes history's unanswered questions tell us more than any answer the Romans could have written.